Welcome to the season finale of The Curious Cook Season 2. Today we have a reunion event with some guests from Season 1.
Yeah, we have 3 incredible recipes for 3 of the incredible guests of Season 1. We're making a pineapple blue cheese bite, chocolate coriander covered strawberry,
And a crispy spinach artichoke baguette.
And Robb and Yetta and Raphael are here from Season 1, and we're gonna have a little party and talk about social media and gay going-ons, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we have a lot to cook, so we should get started, Jace.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to the season finale of Season 2 of The Curious Cook. We have a reunion episode where we have some of the guests who have been here before, and we're your hosts, Athena Wright.
And I'm Jace Graham. I haven't met any of you yet. I'm excited to hear your stories. And if you could tell us a little bit about what you've been up to the past year since you guys were on Season 1.
Wow, well, my name is Yetta Kurland. I was running for city council. I'm also a civil rights attorney and a radio host on WWRL. And not the best cook in the world, but but you make me a better cook. You complete me with mine.
My name is Raphael Miranda. I'm a weatherman at WNBC, and in the past year, we've had Superstorm Sandy, obviously. It's been a busy weather year, and I'm still there, still doing weather.
I'm Robb Armstrong. I work for Derek Lam, VIP Sales and Studio Services. In the past year, I've run 2 marathons and sold stuff.
Yes. And you were working in sales last time.
I was in sales, and then I got moved into VIP services and studio services, which is movies, TV.
Interesting. So are you doing wardrobe for TV shows?
I've dressed Kerry Washington and some of the other people for Scandal, Blue Bloods, a lot of New York-based shows. Trying to get into more movies and just get it more recognized.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you use social media a lot to, during the campaign when you were at its busiest, I would say something like, great photo of you, at the senior citizen home, and you'd thanks, Athena. You were instant. You were talking to every fan at every second of every day.
Yeah.
So, how did you use social media?
We actually won the online social media vote. I'm joking. No.
Yeah,
Had they counted the votes online.
Yeah, if they counted your likes and your comments.
Which I think.
It should count.
Like 3 online likes equals 1 actual like. I don't think that's how it works. It was really great, and it was a great experiment. And one of the things that I like to bring to the practice of law or politics is, like you said, a real humanness and a creativity. And so we try to do that. I think social media really offers the chance to do that. Curious Cook obviously does that as well, and we try to do that with a radio show as well.
Well, our interns in the Weather Center have been telling me that Facebook is for old people now, so it's all about Instagram, and so I love Facebook, and I'm like, well, I guess that makes sense because I'm kind of old, especially compared to the interns. But so I've been trying Instagram now and Twitter, and we just like to talk with our fans and have that two-way communication going. TV is not the same anymore. People like to be able to talk to us. We want to be accessible to everyone out there, and social media lets that happen. Like this morning, I'm doing the forecast, and in between hits, I'm tweeting and I'm responding, and it's helpful to me too because someone told me I misspelled something on one of my graphics this morning because I was really tired. And they're like, you spelled drought wrong. And I was like, oh, thanks. Or they tell me I have lint on my shoulder. They're looking out usually, but it's instant too, which is really funny. They just get to you right away.
So this has been a really huge year as far as gay rights and advocacy goes. DOMA, that whole thing happened. All of these states are now legalizing gay marriage.
Seems like every week there's a new state legalizing.
Yeah, that's right. They're all just catching up to Iowa.
Which is so odd because it's like you see West Coast, East Coast, and there's a snippet in the middle.
Just that one.
Yeah.
That's right. We're really progressive.
Michigan.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Minnesota.
Minnesota just passed it. Yeah. So how do you guys feel about this? What does it mean as far as your professions and being out? And it's been exciting, I know, but I want to get your guys' takes on it.
So it was great to be able to march with Edie in the Pride Parade, and it's just been really exciting. It's a huge step forward. But I also think, on the other side of that, there's this whole brouhaha that's happening with Stonewall, the naming of Stonewall, this plaque that's being put on Stonewall. and whether or not it's going to be inclusive of trans women and people of color, or whether it's just going to say gay. And I feel like we have to be careful as we move forward in gaining acceptance in mainstreaming. You know, we have to always push ourselves to ask the question, who are we leaving behind? We have to make sure that the LGBTQ community stays LGBTQ and that we include everyone.
It seemed, I saw something the other day, and it's not LGBTQ. Aren't there like
Questioning and I, intersex.
Intersex, right.
Yeah, they're
Born with both, like you're kind of born in between.
LGBTIQ, is that what it is?
Intersex and questioning. Yeah.
There are two Qs, questioning and queer.
That's what I thought. There's two of something.
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't know the difference. Like, what is queer? Who identifies as queer?
Queer is easy. It's when you don't want to be labeled.
Right.
So it might be somebody who feels bisexual but feels that the term bisexual isn't, doesn't make sense because they don't feel like they're split totally.
50-50.
Yeah, or they just feel
queer.
Yeah, but it's a more like arching label that's more like it's not really a business to know the details. And maybe they feel polyamorous and bisexual.
Or maybe they're in a straight relationship right now, but they would.
But they cross-dress. One person's maybe they're straight and one person's a cross-dress, so they feel like they're lesbians even though one has the sex of a male. And who are they? They're not straight. They don't fit into straight.
Queer for me always has a more political connotation too. It's taking a position somehow, whereas you can be gay and whatever, it doesn't mean. But if you're queer, it means you stand for something.
Right.
I don't know why that is, but that's just the way I see
You're
it.
challenging the dominant, the heteronormative.
But all of them were challenging at some point. It just seems to be the new challenge. But I know when I first came out as bisexual. Me too. Yeah, and then, but a lot of people said to me, "Oh, it's a phase. You're going to be a lesbian soon." And
Soon you'll be a lesbian.
I'm mostly a lesbian, but I still sometimes feel attracted to men, and sometimes I prefer to use the word queer because if I go my whole life saying a lesbian and then suddenly I fall in love with a guy, I'll feel like an idiot. And also, I want to honor the part of me that I don't know. I think, sometimes queer is a good word like that.
I'm gay.
It's okay. You can be gay.
Straight up gay. It's also a privilege being on The Curious Cook.
Oh, an honor.
And an honor.
We appreciate having you guys here.
So happy you guys came back. We're
Yeah,
gonna feed you. We're gonna feed you and give you drinks. So you want to come and see what we cooked for you guys?
Yeah.
Party! All right, so we have 3 different dishes for you. First one is the pineapple blue bites, which is the blue cheese and the candied pineapple. Kind of weird, but definitely delicious. And then we also have these chocolate coriander covered strawberries, and that's another kind of crazy flavor combination we felt like playing with.
And we have the crispy spinach artichoke stuffed baguette with cheese and
So we have a little sweet and a little savory, and then we got some bubbly to round it all off.
yeah. So help yourself, dig in.
Yeah. Shall I open this first bottle here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's do it at the same time. This is our season finale.
I know, right?
I'm so sad.
I've had so much fun this season. We have such amazing guests, and we have
Me
the best
too.
conversations.
I know. I've learned so much from your cooking.
And learned so much from your everything.